online and on your smart speaker.
Capras Community Care. Special support for those special to us. Visit capras.com.au. Hit News Briefing.
Hello, Emma Griffiths with your news briefing. Sydney and parts of New South Wales are again being hit by a wet weather system. There are fears of flooding in several suburbs, including Chipping Norton and Camden, with evacuation orders in place. More than 20 flood rescues have been carried out so far, while there have been more than 700 calls for help. Acting New South Wales SES Commissioner Daniel Austin says it's a highly dynamic situation.
So really, at the moment, it's effectively from the Central Coast south, through the metropolitan area, down through the Illawarra on the south coast.
The Prime Minister isn't giving any hints about when he'll call the federal election. Scott Morrison is widely tipped to visit the Governor-General this weekend, but he's been questioned again today about which day in May we could be heading to the polls.
We're going to do this every day. The election will be called when, I'm in a position to go to the Governor-General. It's almost 3 years by mid-May, when from the last election, I said we would run a term, do the job and go to the Australian people.
And billionaire Clive Palmer plans to preference the Greens over the Coalition and Labor at the upcoming election. In his National Press Club address, the mining magnate claims the two major parties have driven the national economy into billions of dollars in debt.
I think I'd put the Greens ahead of Liberal and Labor. That's my personal perspective, because they haven't been in government and they haven't been responsible for this debt. And the debt we see is causing the main problem in Australia.
Searching great value, style, choice. Put Suzuki in your search and rediscover the journey. See Suzuki QLD for details.
In sport, Josh Inglis has earned himself a Cricket Australia contract. The wicketkeeper was picked in squads for all three formats in the past 6 months and made his T20 debut against Sri Lanka, while fast bowlers Jai and Kane Richardson have both been dropped. The Knights host Manly in very wet conditions in Newcastle to get round 5 of the NRL underway tonight. Tyson Frazell is set to play despite a nerve issue. And good news for the Titans with Philip Savvy confirmed he's set to play
Mostly sunny afternoon for central Queensland, 31 the top for Rockhampton, partly cloudy tomorrow, 32 in Rocky, 30 in Gladstone. And our listener app is your new home of local news. Download the app now to listen live or on demand.